In the ancient land of Ignis, nestled between towering, jagged peaks and shimmering crystalline rivers, lived a dragon unlike any other. His name was Phelan. While his brethren hoarded gold, practiced their fire-breathing, and terrified nearby villages, Phelan had a secret passion. He loved to paint. His scales weren't the fiery red or menacing black of his kin, but a soft, iridescent blue, like a twilight sky. His claws, instead of being weapons of destruction, were surprisingly deft. He would find vibrant berries to crush for pigments, sturdy branches for brushes, and smooth, flat cave walls for his canvases. But Phelan didn't just paint what he saw. He painted what he dreamt. He painted skies filled with floating islands, forests where trees sang melodies, and oceans where fish had wings of gossamer. His cave was a hidden gallery of impossible wonders, a universe born from his imagination. The other dragons scoffed at him. "A painter?" They would roar with laughter. "What a useless, soft-hearted fool. A dragon's purpose is to be feared, not to doodle." Phelan, though hurt by their words, never stopped painting. His dreams were too vivid, too beautiful to keep locked away. Meanwhile, the human kingdom of Eriador, which lay in the valley below the dragon's lair, was a place devoid of color and joy. A great sorrow had fallen over the land years ago, and everything had turned gray. The buildings were gray, the clothes were gray, even the flowers in the fields seemed to have forgotten their vibrant hues. Laughter was a forgotten sound, and smiles were as rare as sunshine on a rainy day. The people of Eriador had lost their hope, and with it, their ability to see the beauty in the world. They simply went through the motions of life, their hearts as colorless as their surroundings. One day, a brave young girl from Eriador named Ilara, tired of the endless gray, decided to seek the source of the old legends, the vibrant colors that were said to exist only in stories. Her grandmother had told her tales of a time when the world was alive with reds, blues, and greens. Ilara packed a small bag with stale gray bread and set off towards the Forbidden Mountains, the home of the dragons. After a long and perilous journey, avoiding the watchful eyes of the fearsome dragons, she stumbled upon a hidden cave entrance. A faint, colorful glow emanated from within. Her heart pounded in her chest, but curiosity overcame her fear. She cautiously stepped inside and gasped. The cave walls were alive with the most breathtaking colors she had ever imagined. She saw oceans of liquid gold, trees with leaves of sapphire, and creatures made of starlight. It was Phelan's gallery. Phelan, who was busy mixing a new shade of sunset orange, was startled by her arrival. He had never seen a human up close before, especially not in his secret sanctuary. He expected her to scream and run, but Ilara just stood there, her eyes wide with wonder, tears of joy streaming down her face. It's beautiful," she whispered, her voice filled with an emotion he'd never heard before. "The colors, they're real." Seeing her reaction, Phelan's fear melted away. He saw not an intruder, but a kindred spirit who understood his art. He gently gestured for her to come closer and showed her his latest creation, a painting of a city where every building was a different color, and the people were dancing in the streets, their faces alight with happiness. Ilara recognized the city. It was Eriador, but in Eriador she had only heard of and forgotten tales. "That's my home," she said softly. But it's not like that. It's all gray." An idea sparked in Phelan's mind, as bright and brilliant as his paintings. He had the power to create beauty, but it was confined to his cave. What if he could share it with the world? What if his dreams could change reality? He looked at Ilara, then at his collection of pigments. He had a plan. That night, under the cloak of darkness, Phelan and Ilara descended to the valley. While the other dragons slept and the people of Eriador were lost in their gray dreams, Phelan got to work. With Ilara guiding him, he began to paint the town. He used his tail as a giant brush, dipping it into buckets of berry juice and flower pigments. He painted the bakery a warm, buttery yellow. He painted the library a deep, thoughtful blue. He painted the rooftops a cheerful cherry red. He painted murals of singing birds on the walls and blooming flowers on the cobblestone streets. As the sun began to rise, the first villagers awoke and stepped outside. A collective gasp echoed through Eriador. The world was no longer gray. It was an explosion of color, a masterpiece brought to life. A child, seeing a bright red door for the first time, let out a peal of delighted laughter. An old man, gazing at a wall painted with a golden sunrise, felt a smile stretch across his face. The color had returned, and with it, hope, joy, and inspiration. The people of Eridor, filled with a newfound energy, started adding their own touches. They planted real flowers that bloomed in vibrant shades, they sewed colorful clothes, and they began to sing and dance in the streets. Just like in Phelan's painting, the kingdom was reborn, more beautiful and alive than ever before. When the other dragons awoke and saw the transformed valley, they were stunned. They had always believed that power came from fear and destruction. But as they watched the humans celebrating, they saw a different kind of power, the power to create, to inspire, and to bring happiness. They saw Phelan, not as a weakling, but as the most powerful among them. His creativity hadn't just changed a town. It had changed the very definition of what it meant to be a dragon. From that day on, Phelan was no longer an outcast. He became a legend. He taught the other dragons how to find beauty in the world, and some even tried their own hand at art. He and Alara remained the best of friends, proving that creativity is a bridge that can connect even the most different of worlds. Phelan, the dragon who painted dreams, showed everyone that a single act of creativity, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to change the world. It reminds us that within each of us lies a spark of imagination, a palette of dreams waiting to color our reality. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tailies from our enchanted world. See you next time.